Hey y'all. Hello. Coming back with another thought. So, today's thought is involving realization and a little bit of understanding. Not in a sympathetic way or an empathetic way, but just like, oh, that's why they do that. Okay. So, the first part is realization. I'm starting to realize what my spirit guides have been trying to tell me through other messengers here on earth. So I'm understanding the group of messengers that I watch. I'm understanding their messages. They're coming in clear now, like it's all coming together now. And now I have the understanding of how um, negative people move. Let's put it like that. So, for instance, currently I'm surrounded by a lot of negative activity. A lot. Whether I created it or it's energy that's holding on to me from past um, people, which I feel like that's more of the cause because I literally relocated and I relocated in good energy, but yet bad energy still found its way. And that's through some of the past people that have been in my life as I'm realizing a lot of stuff. And so, with that, I'm also learning how to cut those energies, which I did in the past, but I only cut like a few of them. And they were more so like exes, and I was just trying to get that energy out of my way. And I never thought about other energies that affected me. But now, as I'm getting messages, I'm like, oh, yeah, those people did cross me. Maybe that's why I'm still around negative energy. Because one thing that I've learned from my messages is that, like I said, I don't know if it's energy that I'm holding on to. Because what I've learned is that when you don't like really cut yourself away from people, they can still hold on to your energy. So that's still kind of like you creating your own, your own negative energy in a sense, kind of, sort of. So, um, I just learned that those energies can come back in other people, like whether that's like neighbors, co-workers, or just like whatever, bosses, or like teachers, associates, I don't know, whatever your life entails of. Um, and it makes sense because I've been sitting here like, what the heck is it? Like, why does some of these energies feel so familiar? Like, why is it like that? Like, when I first made my move to where I'm at now, I did it with good intentions, clear intentions, and a good heart. But when I got here, I don't know, something like gravitated towards me and told me that there was a lot of negative energy around where I was at. But like, I didn't want to assume, I was still trying to figure out, like, are these just my feelings? Because the reason why I located was because I was coming out of a negative situation, a toxic situation. So I was like, am I still holding on to toxicity? And I'm thinking that these people are just, after me or whatever. But after a while of sitting here and just sitting here and just listening more than anything, um, whether that's listening to my surroundings and also listening to my spirit guide. I just sat here and listened, and I learned that a lot of the beings around here are full of negativity because of whatever darkness they have inside of themselves. And I've been sitting here noticing when I do certain things, it seems to calm the energy down. Like, I don't know, like it's kind of hard to explain, but I just been peeping at. Um, so today, as I was preparing some dinner, I just got a rush of like negativity, like just a rush of it, and my root chakra was going off. And now for me, I know that when my root chakra goes off, there's negativity around, there's negative energy around because the root chakra is your grounding, and a lot of bad entities and whatnot know that if you're if you're a light and you move that way, they know which ones to mess with. So that was happening. So I go and I'm trying to, clear the energy. And then as I'm clearing the energy, something came to me and told me that these people that are walking around with this darkness inside of them, for one, I know that a lot of them aren't really aware of it, what's happening to them, but those that darkness knows what it's doing. And so it makes these people act out in the physical realm. And these are also the same people that I think they know they have negative energy, but they don't know how to, or they either don't know how to heal, or they don't want to heal, or they can't heal. Now, if they don't know how to heal, it's probably because they're not aware of the trauma or the darkness they have inside of them, which is possible. I was one of those people. Then you have the people that don't want to work on it, which means they know they have it and they're aware of it, but they really don't give two F's to work on it. And then you have the people that can't get through it, or they're at a roadblock and they just can't get through and they need that help. And I think those are the fighters. Those are the ones that are really fighting. They're fighting with a lot of stuff. They're fighting to get closer to God, but then they're also fighting because they know that if they get closer to God, in order to get closer to God, they have to clear their karma. And I think when a person knows that they have, you know, darkness inside of them and their darkness has made them do dark stuff, they're aware that they have bad karma racking up against them. And like I said, when you get ready to go to God, or when He pulls you out of it, or however the situation goes, because it's not always a person going to God. Sometimes God comes to you. Um, when that happens, you have to. God, He makes you see